I'm gonna rank Lee Chaolan from the best games he's in to the worst. This is just my opinion on playing Lee Chaolan in every single Tekken game I played. So we're gonna start with the worst versions of Lee Chaolan, the very, very bottom of the barrel of Lee Chaolan. Um, First of all, we're gonna have to go with. I'll put Tekken 8 Lee right here. All right, and then worst has to be Tekken 7. Um, the thing is, it's hard to do this too, obviously, because the seasons matter. Like some seasons, like season 2 Lee was alright, and then season 1 Lee of Tekken 8. But I think overall Tekken 8 Lee is better than Tekken 7 Lee overall. But it's just season 2 Lee is one of the worst Lees of all time. So it's like one of those things that it's kind of hard to rank this. But I'll just put both of them in D just because of the different versions. There's a lot of reasons why I will put these like the worst of the worst. And the reason why is in Tekken 7, um, he had his frames were horrible. He really didn't have any kind of frame traps or any like negative traps to play with besides down for one and back four on block. They kind of force you just to hope a counter hit and just to mash while staying 2-3 and slide. Like there wasn't really too many mind games. He had to guess block way too much. He didn't have a lot of the counter hit stuff that he had in other games. In Tekken 8, he's better though because he has more frame traps, more counter hit stuff. It's just that in season 2, he's like borderline unplayable. Like he's terrible in season 2. So it's like one of those things. Like overall, he's bad in both of these games. And plus, his counter hit damage was good in Tekken 7, but he was so risky and his frames are so bad that it's constantly you just having to guess buttons every day in neutral. Like it was really bad. Let's see what's next. Tekken Tag 2, Tekken Tag 1 Lee is all right. Um, those games with tag mechanics are all about what teams you could put him on. Like he was bad in Tag 1, but you could just put him with a good character to team up with him. Same with Tekken Tag 2 Lee. Tekken Tag 2 Lee, he was really weak by himself, and I wish if I could go back in time, I wouldn't use Lee and Violet as a team. And the reason why is because Lee by himself is weak, but if you put him with a strong partner that could carry him, he's better. He's like a support character, but by himself, he's very weak. His damage is weak. He's mad unsafe, bad tracking, and his best, especially bad in a game with like great movement, like Tag 2. Like his poke damage is really weak. So you needed to put him with a character like Lars or Double Jin or Bruce so he could be good. But overall, by himself, he's weak. Like I said, like his counter hit damage was low by himself. He needed a good partner. Um, running 3-4 being a instant bound was good, but -9 on block while staying 2-3 was launch punishable, so he had like no slide mix up. Yeah, but overall he was weak, and you could just use movement and option select all his stuff to beat him. So they're about on the same boat. Um, let's see what else for Lee Chalan. I would put Tekken 4 S tier. He had an infinite. Um, he had an infinite. What else he had? A sidestep 2-1-2-4-4 guaranteed. Like he was just really strong, but he wasn't top tier in the game. But he was really really strong. That's like the best he's ever been was Tekken 4. Um, let's see what else. Tekken 5 Lee. Interesting, right? I would put Tekken 5 Lee in the all right section also. Reason why his counter hit damage is high. The issue was like every low was launch punishable. There was no homing move, so his tracking was super horrible. He didn't have no 1+2 to stop people from stepping, but his counter hit damage is really good. And it was the game that made me like Lee. Like I just love the whole crush thing and the wall carry. So his identity, he was a lot different than other characters in that game. So it was a lot of fun to play him in that game. A lot of fun. DR Lee, I'll put him A. One of the best Lees of all time. He just had everything, you know. Of course, he still had the launch punishable lows and the bad tracking, but other than that, everything was good. 14 frame launcher, good wall carry, uh, good punishers, 14 frame hop kick. I mean, off 4-4. His punishment was good. The lows are launch punishable, but he could poke you and stuff like that. He was just overall good. The only weakness, obviously, his Oki was really bad. His Oki was like really, really bad, like really, really bad. So that's one of the things that was his biggest weakness was the Oki. But he's always had an Oki issue. It's in the newer Tekken games they started giving him a little bit more Oki. Let me see. Tekken 2 Lee is actually broken. I don't know if y'all know. Infinite kicks all guaranteed. Down 4-4-4-4. Yeah, he's actually broken in that game. He's OD. Everything is like natural combo. He's extremely strong. He's not in Tekken 3, so I can't put him. Tekken 1 also broken. These games are just broken in general. Let's see. Tekken Revolution is basically tag 2, honestly, but you just play 1-on-1. So I'll put that like that. Tekken 6. I'll put him in the all right in Tekken 6. In Tekken 6, I'll put him in the all right. In good, I mean. He just being good. The reason why I put him in good is because when I think about it, his frame data was really bad in Tekken 6. Obviously, down 3 was launch punishable. Down back 3+4 was launch punishable. Silvertail was launch punishable. Misstep low was like -6 on hit. His frames were really, really bad. The only thing really good about him in Tekken 6 is that his counter hit damage was really high. Like 223 was really good. Back 4 counter hit. Magic 4. The Magic 4 combo was a little hard. He had the dash jab and stuff like that. But in general, he was really unsafe, and it was extremely hard to open up turtles with him because, one, all his lows are launch punishable, and two, he didn't have any really strong 50-50s to open somebody up. Yeah, he had a knockdown slide, but while staying 2-3 was -14, and then the 4-4-3 follow-up was really, really hard to hit people with. But yeah, he was considered like C tier for a while, and then I started winning majors with him, and then people started saying that he was a lot stronger, but in general, he struggled a lot to open somebody up. Like he had 1+2, obviously, to stop sidewalking, but of course the move was slow and it wasn't plus frames like it is in Tekken 8, so he had to struggle a lot when opening somebody. If somebody guesses a lot on him, like it's rough for him to win. Like he was really unsafe, and he had no plus frames, no running move or nothing like that. The Tekken hybrid is about the same, right? It's like right here. And then these other games, he's obviously not in any of these other games. But yeah, that's my Lee Chalan tier list. Hopefully when the new patch comes out, he'll be way better in other Tekken games. But yeah, this is my tier list for Lee Chalan and all the Tekken games. Let me know what you guys think. And yeah, hopefully it'll change a little bit and we can have more discussions. Like as you can see, the games that he's pretty good in, Tekken 6 and DR, though these two games, he could play his counter hit game, and he's still fast, so he could use his speed and his counter hits to deal with people. Obviously, he's better in Tekken DR because his frames are better, and he has an easier time opening up turtles in DR just cause his frames are better in DR, and he's faster in DR also. So in DR he could open up turtles a little bit, and then back four launches duckers in DR also. So that's another thing too. So he could like pressure you and then do instant silver tail and all kinds of stuff. So he has a better offense game in DR, and he could do the same thing he can do in Tekken 6. So that's why he's better in DR than he's in 6. 6 is like the ultimate counter hit lead though. Like his counter hit game is really good. It's just really, really hard to place counter hits with him in Tekken 6. He has potential in Tekken 8 to be the best lead ever, but as of now, when I put all the seasons together, like he's pretty bad. Like he's pretty bad. I don't like him. So, And then of course Tekken 4, he's broken. And then in Tekken 5 and you know, in these games he's a bit limited, but he can still play his game, right? But yeah, that's it. Hope you guys like it. Be sure to comment, subscribe, and like, and do my sponsor. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out, take care, and laters.